Yo YouTubers, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Last time I went through both directions on how to get to Fuchsia City. Cycling Road and Silence Bridge, as it's called. So in this part, we are going to explore Fuchsia City, and one of the extra areas in the game. Not exactly extra, but yeah. Now, this is the third fishing guru. For saying yes, he'll give you the Good Rod. The Good Rod's not as good as the Super Rod, but yeah. Going back there will just take you to that little pond back there. Yeah, this spot right here. It's not really all that special. I don't know what this place is and I really don't care. Now here you can actually see a few Pokemon. Some you've seen and some you have not seen. Yep, we have seen Slowpoke. Now some of these Pokemon you see are actually pretty rare and can only be found in the next area we're going. Like Chansey. Chansey is pretty rare and, well, it's bullcrap to catch. Let's just put it that way. And of course, we got the ever-popular Voltorb. Not exactly popular, but it's infamous for being shaped like a Pokeball. Now over there, that's the Pokemart. And this is a rare Pokemon here, Lapras. I believe Lapras are said to be close to extinction, I'm not sure. I think that's what it is, but yeah. Lapras is a water-ice type, and it's pretty dang good. If I didn't have Flood, I might use that one. Now here we have Kabuto. I believe here Fuchsia City would show the fossil Pokemon you did not get. I believe when I went through Mount Moon the first time before I reset, I chose the Helix fossil, so choosing the Dome fossil will give you a Kabuto. And the Helix fossil will give you the other one, which we'll go over later. And of course, Kangaskhan, the one Giovanni has in Red and Blue. Kangaskhan is pretty hard to catch too. So now we are going into the Safari Zone. I believe in order to go in there, you need at least 500. At least. Not sure. But by the way, I did a lot of off-screen training. And a couple of guys have learned a few new moves. Starting with Flood. Some of you have been suggesting this, I don't know why, but eventually I just figured, why the hell not? So now Flood now knows Ice Beam over Tail Whip. And Flood will also be getting a new Water-type move at the end of this area. If you've played this game before, you probably know what I'm talking about. No one else really changed much, except for Shock. Shock has two new moves. Sadly, I kinda didn't want to get rid of the move, get rid of Mega Punch and Quick Attack, but I felt that Shock needs some new moves. So Shock's now at level 44, pretty high, even though technically we're still under-leveled. Yeah. For the 5th gym, we are way under-leveled, so there's probably going to be a long time before we take on the gym. Anyway, Shock's two new moves are Swift and Thunder. Pikachu will want to learn Thunder at level 41. Thunder is the most powerful electric-type move in the game, but it has pretty low accuracy, so I might use it for the stronger enemies, though it might be a risk, but oh well, what Pokemon Let's Play wouldn't be without a risk, huh? Anyway, I also taught Pikachu Swift from the Swift TM we got earlier. Yeah, that's really all you need to know. So, we're going into the Safari Zone now. Yep, 500. When I ended the part last time, I actually went and bought a few items and such. So, I was below 500, so off-screen during the training, I actually fought the trainers I skipped before. Now here in the Safari Zone, you don't have to use Pokeballs, you've got 30 Safari Balls. See, we have no balls here. That sounds a little suggestive. Anyway, you can only go on for 500 steps in the Safari Zone, so I may as well explain how the battling system works differently here. In the Safari Zone, you do not use your own Pokemon. Instead, you've got 3 different commands here. run is still an option. Bait. Throwing a bait will let the Pokemon stay longer, but it'll make it harder to catch. Throw rock will make it more likely to run, but easier to catch. And of course, balls where you can just throw a park ball, safari ball at it. Why am I saying park ball? This isn't gold or silver or crystal. So yeah, there are actually some pretty rare Pokemon, and there are actually some Pokemon you can only find here in the Safari Zone. But I'm not really gonna go for any of the Pokemon here. There's really no need, but if we find a good Pokemon, like a rare one, maybe I'll attempt to catch it, but I'm not sure. There's a Max Potion. There are a lot of items scattered around the Safari Zone, but it's near impossible to get them all in one go. So, if you want to get all the items in the Safari Zone, then you'll have to come multiple times. So yeah. A full restore, what it does is it fully heals the Pokemon and cures any status ailment. So, say for example that Shock is at low health and is paralyzed. If I were to use a full restore, its HP would go to max, and it would be cured of paralysis. So yeah, full restore is a pretty useful item. TM40. What's TM40? Let's see. Skull Bash. Skull Bash, kinda like Fly and Dig. However, the Pokemon is still a target if it's used, so basically it'll quote-unquote duck its head the first turn, and then attack full force next turn. So there's a protein, you know what we do with that. There you go, buddy, some more power for you. What do you think of that? Whoa! I think Shock's at full love now. I don't think Pikachu can go any higher than that in terms of affection. You can actually find a... I don't know if you know this, but you can actually find a Dratini in the Safari Zone, though it's pretty rare, and I think you can only get it with a good or super rod in the water. Let's see. Oh, we got something. It was Dratini, I'm gonna laugh. That was not a Dratini. That was a Goldeen. So down here you might want to pick this up. Gold Teeth. We can't use the Gold Teeth, but it's necessary for something else later. 32. That would be... Double Team. That's good for money. And we made it to the end. We're the first person to reach the secret house. So now we get the grand prize HM03. That is Surf. Surf is a pretty powerful water type move, so if you have a water Pokemon on your team, teach it Surf. Because believe me, not only is it it's an HM move, but believe me, it's one HM move you definitely should use on your final team. So yes, Flood is going to get Surf. I'm gonna keep Bubble Beam, maybe most likely because it's stronger. So yeah, Water Gun, bye-bye. Flood learns Surf. As I'm yearning to be joining up the soy funnel Miami Beach. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. So whilst we're out here, maybe I should try and catch some Pokemon just for the fun of it. So let's see what we can find. That's probably what the rest of this part's gonna be, except for what we do with the gold teeth, so... yeah. If you guys want to, you can skip to when we get out of the Safari Zone, but... I don't know. You guys do what you want. Let's see if we can find some Pokemon. Not you. What can we find? What can we find? Whoa! Rhyhorn! The ground rock type. I'm not gonna use it for my team, but what the hell? Let's go for it. Broke free, and it's still hanging around. Don't worry, The Safari Pokemon won't try to harm you. They'll just stay stationary. And we got the Rhyhorn. Whoop-de-doo for us. The Spikes Pokemon. Yeah, I've seen Rhyhorn in Pokemon Stadium. I think it kind of deserves the Spike name. With a one-track mind. This charge won't stop until it's fallen asleep. Wow. That thing must have a lot of energy. Okay, what else can we find? Something decent, Never mind. Seems we used up all our time here. So I'll see you guys back where we need to go for the gold teeth. Safari Zone. Warden's home. This is where you need to go. Apparently the Warden lost his teeth and can't really talk straight, so if you have the gold teeth, you'll automatically give them to him. Pop him in, and yeah, he'll thank you for everything. And in return, he will give you HM04. HM04 is Strength. Strength is a decent normal type move. It's pretty dang strong. Not exactly dang strong, but yeah. I'm actually gonna... Root can't learn that? Oh, there goes that plan. I was gonna teach you the Brute Root to get rid of Body Slam, but I guess that ain't happening. Flood, no way, that would be 2 HM moves, that's not a good idea. Cryo Flare, maybe. I believe in Yellow only Charizard can learn Fly. I don't know if that's possible in Red and Blue, but... yeah, if you want your Charizard to learn Fly, then by all means, but I'm probably not. And I'm not gonna give up Slash or anything, so I guess I'll have to get that item down there later. Come to think of it, I think that Rhyhorn may be of some use to us. Rhyhorn learns Strength. That's good. So apparently we now have a Strength Slave now. I believe Paris could learn Strength, but since I did not catch a Paris when I restarted the game, that ain't happening. Let me see, TM40 was Skull Bash, so I'll store that for now. I don't know why I'm talking through all this, so I'll see you guys back at the Warden's place. This requires Strength to move. Well, like with Cut, Fly, and so on, you have to select it from the game itself. And that is Strength. So the item in here is a rare candy. Very good. I don't know if I'll give it to any of these guys. Probably Shock again, but nah. Oh wells. There is one last area I want to look into, but yeah, I'll probably do that, and then we'll end this off. So actually, make that 2. Going back right. We're not going back to Silence Bridge itself, but we're going up here. Another one of Professor Oak's aids. Now, if you have at least 50 kinds of Pokemon, he'll give you an Experience All. In Generation 1, an Experience All is pretty much what... let me rephrase that. Basically, this thing is like the Experience Share we have nowadays, but in 1st Gen, Experience All has sort of a different function. Since Pokemon could not hold items in Generation 1, basically, if you hold the Experience All, when you defeat a Pokemon, all of your Pokemon will get a fair share of the experience. However, the Pokemon up front will get the largest amount, while the rest get a small amount. So, in 1st Gen, Experience All really isn't all that great. I don't even have 50, so I'm not really gonna bother with it. It's not really worth it. Okay, now we're gonna go into that first area I was talking about. There's a Pokemon gym, the gym. Okay, that's odd. Thought there was something else here. Am I thinking of the wrong place? Hang on a sec. Going down here. Oh, bingo! But first we gotta go through a battle. A heart attack, please. Well, I'm kinda glad that bite didn't hit. Otherwise it would have been wasted. Oh, well, it got wasted anyways. You know, I think before we enter this place, I'm gonna battle this other trainer and then we'll go in. Though to be honest, I did not expect to do any battles in this part. And for the fun of it, let's show off Thunder. If it hits. Ouch, clamp. Oh great, another one. Don't you just love those attack continues moves in this game? So much fun to watch. Oh, come on! There we go. You know, something tells me Thunder missing so much is going to be a major factor in this Let's Play from here on in. By the way, swimmers get very little money. Would you look at that? That ain't the only Pikachu in this game. How do you like that? He likes us less. Huh, that's weird. Apparently this spot's supposed to be more reminiscent to the Pokemon Yellow again. I mean the anime. I'm sure you might know what that is. I don't remember the exact episode, but yeah. Just figured I'd show you that little funny tidbit. And with that, I think we're good. So, next time on Pokemon Yellow, I'm actually gonna wait on doing the 5th gym, cause we're actually gonna go to another new town next time. Which town is it, you ask? You'll have to wait till the next time, YouTubers. On that note, I take my leave.